Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, December 16th, and I'm coming to you a little bit later than normal because I had to work this morning, and then I had a pedicure appointment, so getting a little late start here in my craft room today. This week was challenging on a number of fronts. It's oftentimes the second week, full week of the month is a really busy one for me because I not only have an evening work meeting, but I have a social engagement that's usually the second Thursday of every month, 10 out of the 12 months in the year. So I had both of those this week, and I had to finish up making the cards for the Thursday event. And I did. I was able to finish those, but that meant limited stitching time. And then I was out pretty late. Tuesday, I worked pretty close to a 12-hour day, so I was pretty tired there. I was able to come home Wednesday at about 3:30 ish, which was nice. That's what allowed me to finish my cards. And then I was out late Thursday, so not a lot of stitching. I did get to work on one piece, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And I have an FFO, so I did make a little bit of progress. Not as much on the FFO front as I was hoping I would have gotten to, but I will take one. One is better than none. So that's what it's been for us. Puppy is, because I was stressed this week, it has not gone very smoothly. It was better yesterday. It will be better today when I get a chance to sit down and play with him for a little bit, I'm sure. But it's, they really do pick up on your energy level, and a stressed energy level is not a great energy level with a puppy. So it's been a little bit more challenging. Still, when he's lovely, he's lovely. And when he's being naughty, he's being naughty. And it's not that he's being naughty, he's just doing puppy things, normal puppy things. So we will be continuing to work with that. We missed our class this week because it was on Thursday, and I have the only car in the family that the dog can get into, and it was with me. So there was no puppy class for him this week. But that's okay. I am thinking if we, for some reason, don't graduate Manners 1, we will do that one again. We may do Manners 1 again anyways, after the holidays, and then step up and do Manners 2 if the timing works out for me. So yeah, it's one of those weeks, but still, I feel like I'm a little behind on holiday stuff, quite a bit behind on holiday stuff. No one's getting anything handcrafted. Sometimes you just have those years, and this is one of them. So anyways, I did, however, pull what I am thinking about working on for New Year's Eve 12 by 12. I don't know that I will get all of them done, but I have them here nonetheless. And I'm not sure if I have haul or not. No, I don't think I have any haul. But I'll show you what I'm thinking about working on for New Year's Eve 12 by 12, most of which are ready to go. There's one piece I need to get 3 colors of DMC, I believe. These could change depending on what I feel like stitching on New Year's Eve, and I'm sure I won't get to all 12. I think I did 7 hours last year, and it was a lot. So I'm not sure that I'll get to all 12 this year, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Anyway, so we'll go over that in a minute. But my FFO, Heaven and Nature Sing. So this is a little pattern created by someone on Etsy. I will link it below or put the information below of who designed it. I am not remembering off the top of my head who it was. I did change my listing in Etsy, or not Etsy, my post on, I think, Instagram or Facebook, because someone asked who did it, and I went and found the pattern and put it on there. So it is on there now if you're curious. But this is a piece that I worked on a couple years ago, and I took a break from it and I finished it up, and then there it sat for most of the year because I wasn't ready to finish it yet. And I found this fabric. I had purchased this fabric, and I think it's the perfect complement to the front of the fabric. And then I used a dark chenille trim and made a little pillow, and I just love it. I love it. So really happy that this is done. So this will be on my mantle, high enough up, hopefully the dog doesn't find it, because that will break my heart. Might have to break the dog. No, not really. He hasn't really paid that much attention to it, so that's a good thing. And then stitching wise, I worked a couple of small sessions on Dancer's Friends. My thought was, if I could get this done, maybe I could have a finish by Christmas. Now we're getting down to the week before Christmas. I cannot believe that there's two weekends left before the end of the year. 2 weeks left before the end of the year. So I'm not sure that it'll be done by this Christmas. It depends on what my week looks like. I don't have anything going on, but there are a couple of things that I would like to get done for Christmas Day. So we'll see. And part of it is cleaning up this mess. It's all the trash cans up here because the dog gets into it and pulls everything out when he's in here. He's not out here because now that he's fully comfortable here at home, he decides that he doesn't like me not paying attention to him, and so he puts his paws and grabs things off, and I'm taking that away and telling him no and correcting him, and then he goes around here and he gets up here and starts pulling off these things, and then he goes around behind over here and he starts pulling off these things. So I haven't had a chance to really clean that up yet, and I'm hoping that when I do, it will help a little bit, and I'm hoping with a little bit more concentrated training we can get him to stop doing that, because that would be lovely. Anyways, this is a July Patreon tier 4 from Teresa Kogut, and it is Dancer's Friends. I am stitching this one on 36 count Edinburgh linen in the color Cypress by Fiber on a Whim. And this is my progress. The deer is almost done. So I have a cardinal here and a cardinal here and 2 bunnies, and then finishing up the eyes on the bunnies, the black on the cardinals, the black on the deer, and the white on the deer, and it will be done. It will be a completed piece. But I love him. I think it's so cute. I'm not sure. I would like to I'd like to put this on a board. I have like a cow tag type board back here. Maybe that would work. Or I don't know. I would just like him on a board finish rather than a pillow finish. We will see if I have anything that will fit him size-wise. Overall, I am happy I went with the green, although the light green doesn't show up as much as I was hoping, but I still like it. Once I'm done with this one, the next one that I would like to start work on is Oh Christmas. And Dear Santa. And there's an ornament. I don't know where the ornament is. I have it. I've printed it out. It's around here somewhere, but I'd like to work on these. I'm thinking this one for sure. I might pick a different color fabric. I enjoy the green, the Cypress, but I'm thinking it was a little difficult for me to stitch on, and I'm going a little slower. So I think I might look through my stash and find maybe a tan or a cream, maybe a cream, or Vintage Country Mocha, something like that. We'll have to see about the deer colors and see if it will pop on a tan fabric. But I was kind of excited. I did get quite a bit of work done on this last night, and I was very happy with the progress, and I really do think that this could be a finish. Okay. So that's the only thing I worked on. I was able to get a couple of things printed from the Jingle Ball. Oh, excuse me. Hands-on Design. Big joy. A whole lot of joy. I love the way she finished this. It looks like she sewed fabric. I haven't really read the pattern, but it looks like she sewed fabric and made it into an ornament round. Almost looks like a cookie. And then a little bit of joy, which I think that's darling too. And from Tiny Modernist, Christmas Terrarium. And mini holiday stockings. Just so cute. So that's what I've got printed before my printer ran out of ink. So as I print up the others, I will show you when I get them printed. 12 by 12 floss. This is the called for floss for the Patreon charts that I'm working on for Teresa Kogut. You tell it's been a week. I am going to kind of do a hybrid for New Year's Eve. I think last year when I learned about it, it was 12 new starts, and I didn't have much going on, and I thought, okay, 12 new starts. This year, and I heard that some people were working on whips and, you know, that kind of a thing. So I didn't really, I did 12 new starts. And I thought, well, let's go through the 7 that I worked on and see where I got them. And I've worked on some of them recently, and I think I've only finished the Strawberry Fair, and it's not even a full finish. So I didn't move them along. I moved them along, but not to a finish. So I just thought I'm not even going to show you because it is what it is. I'm going to do new starts, winter, stitching with the housewives. And this is the last of their seasons. Their one for 2024 are seasonal sayings, I believe. I'm not going to participate in that. I need to take a break from some of these series. Called for floss comes in the kit. You get the chart. Really cute. You get a little pamphlet that shows you everything that comes in the kit and price point, finishing idea and information on the back, piece of finishing fabric, the fabric to stitch on, which is thin white pine board, 28 count even weave by Fabric Flair. Now, I did do a start on this, but I haven't touched it since. I had forgotten I had done a start. So that's the snow on the roof line of the middle house. My goal on this one would be to get it done before the end of January so I can enjoy it until spring in March. So I will put some time in on New Year's Eve on this one. And then I thought I would do a new start on, I don't think I've started it. No, the next one of the Polar Plunge series. So I'll pick one that I haven't done already and I'll start working on that. I'm stitching this series on 32 count linen Frozen Fractals by Fabric by Stephanie. You can see there's my walrus, Wally the walrus. The fabric is super pretty. So I will start one of those New Year's Day. We'll see how far I can get in an hour. And I think I have I'm missing 12. I'll have to email them. Sorry. One of the It's Freezing Season ornaments. I will probably start with the first one. In this came the fabric, so that was easy peasy. And I went ahead and I had purchased only one package of the finishing trim. I might need to get another one. And then I had the flosses. So I'll need to put these on floss drops. And I'm wondering why I have so many here that are empty. I can't remember why I put them on here. Maybe because I need them and they're in another project. I will have to figure that out. And then I have the braided trim that goes on here as well. So I'm thinking I'll probably start this series. I'll leave that out so I can give her a call. And then the quarterly cross stitch subscription, Stitch Quarterly by Fat Quarter Shop. I think I will give this one a start as well. Festive Blizzard. So you get one of these. The fabric, which is minty green opalescent Ada. You can see the shimmer. I really do like it. And wintertime cross stitch. There's the pattern. Really cute. A really cute needle minder. And the called for floss and John James needle. They call this a star detailer, and that is a you put it under the back of your stitches, you thread your floss end and you pull it through. So it's you know, I like to play chicken with the end of my floss until I get too short of a tail, and sometimes it's a struggle to put the needle under, rethread it, and pull it through. So this is going to help tremendously with that bad habit. I am also planning on starting Susan's little sampler. I've had this one for a while, and it looks like it would be pretty easy and quick. So, you know, like so many of them do, why not give it a try? I think I'm going to try stitching this on 40 count lamb's wool linen from my stash. We'll see. And I have almost all the called for flosses. I think I'm missing 3. So I think that'll look really pretty on here. This color might be too close of a match. We'll have to see on the pattern where it pops up. If it's surrounded by another color, I'll use it. If not, I might have to brighten that up or darken it depending on where it is. So I'd like to start that one. I think that would be a really really pretty spring finish. So I'd like to do that. And I think that's all of the new starts. I have one restart. I'm going to do one restart. I love the Tiny Town series. I think they're really cute. I think they stitch up really quickly. I had started my work on Seaside Tiny Town, and I did a bold choice with the fabric, and I chose My Garden in Autumn by Manny Di Donna, a 32 count linen. And I thought, oh, that'll look so pretty with the colors, and the colors look great on it. But I am not happy with how this is stitching up. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with the white, the white in the lighthouse. I think that is too beige. So I'm thinking, since I just got a little bit of it done, I'm thinking of restarting it. Did you see that? I don't even know where that came from. I think it's a new thing. I'm not sure if I like it. Okay. Anyways, the little bubble with the thumbs up. See, look, there it is. We'll do the same thing if yeah, thumbs down. I don't like it. Anyways, I think I'm going to try to find a blue fabric. And I think that would look much nicer. So I'm going to do a little research on that before I have to start this, or restart it, and then it will be a restart. my goal this year, I would love to get all the tiny towns that I have patterns for done. I have Christmas, Halloween. I think I have the patriotic one and this one. So if I can get those done, that would be really fantastic. Okay. Whips for New Year's Eve. I think I'm going to work on my Halloween delivery. Plum Street samplers. I am stitching this on, ooh, uh-oh. Sorry, the needle came out of the fabric and it was hooked on the bag itself. I am stitching this on Old Fashioned by Fortnite Fabrics. It's a 36 count linen. It's got a purpley mottled to it, kind of a purple model, which I love. That's how much I got done so far. So I'd like to, work on this a little bit more and get the 1784 filled in and start working on that carriage so it can be done. This one I'll definitely frame. I have summer delivery up there framed. I think this one would be fun framed. So that is the goal and the thought for right now. Called for flosses. Real pretty. So I have so many things that are, if I just gave some committed time to, I'm sure I could get them across the finish line. I'm sorry, there's a piece of nylon that's snagging everything in this bag. I just want to cut it off. I also, my table is so overcrowded. I don't have much room for anything right now on my table. Just Stitch. And I'm doing something really different with this one. I have changed the color palette. So these are the colors. Well, no, these are not the colors. These are the colors that I'm working from. And I'm stitching it on a wooden piece that I picked up at Michael's. And I would like to finish this so I could put it on an easel and put it on the shelf up here maybe. We'll see. I'm thinking I have two windows. And I'm thinking of putting a shelf above at least one of them to put more like tabletop type displays on. But I would like to move that along because I just think it's going to be so unique when it's done. I have another round one and then I have a square one of these wooden pieces. $5 for two or $6 for two at Michael's. You could get a set of 4 coasters for $5 or $4, something like that. So that's what I decided to try this one on, and I had to do the math, and I took my time and did it several times. So hopefully, when it's all done, it will be centered and everything will be great on it. We'll see. The next one I would like to work on is Eliza's French Birds, 1849. I love this little pattern. I love the pink. I love the vintage leaf design. What I don't love is the pattern. The chart itself is teensy tiny. But I did a working copy and I blew it up, so I think we're going to be okay. I am using the called for flosses. This is a photo of the original piece right here. So Eliza Coulter stitched the pink birds in 1849 at the age of 17. She was born in 1832. The birds were stitched in wool on Penelope canvas. Beautiful. So I'm stitching mine on .32 count antique ivory linen by Zweigart. And this is my start, so I'd like to move that along and finish it. If I'm recalling correctly, this part stitched really, really quickly, so I think it's very possible to get this across the finish line in the spring. Of course, I'd have to pull it out and stitch it. I think I got discouraged because the pattern was so tiny. That was just a little discouraging for me. And then I lost interest when I had to make a working copy and then highlight what I finished. But we will give it a shot and see where we wind up with it. The next one that I pulled out is my birthday start, which is Summer Quaker by Lila's Studio. I am stitching this on 37 count Russian tea cake linen. With the called for flosses, and hopefully I have enough because I am stitching this 2/2. This is my start. So I'd like to move this one along. So I started right down and through here. Maybe struggle bus. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about on this one is this color here, this blue. I don't think I ordered or got enough skeins of it. And I think I got the skeins when we were traveling. So when I came home, I looked in my stash and my blues were very, very different. So I'm going to have to pay attention, and I think what I might do is at least try to get this diagonal line, because this was not, it was easy enough to stitch the pattern, but it was very time consuming. So if I can get this piece of it done in the blue and then go motif by motif, we'll see if I run out, because I don't think it'll matter so much if I stitch the motifs in the different die lots, as long as the whole motif is stitched in a die lot. But to, you know, pick up this motif in this color and have it be a different die lot, that would never, I would never like that. Now it is a small enough start that if I wanted to, I could pull out those colors and start over, but I really don't want to. So I like to put some time in on this New Year's Day. And then the other focus for not New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. The other focus for 2020 is my birthday start from 2 years ago, which is land that I love. I'm dropping everything. Just kind of the way my life is going right now. Okay. And I would love to get The Simple Life by Teresa Kogut. This was her mystery sal from February, March, May, probably May, April or May. I'm stitching this on the called for fabric, which is Overcast Linen by Cedar River, 40 count. Really pretty, nice linen. 1/2 called for flosses. And you can see I've got almost the first 3 really, months done. Now, I think she's close to finishing hers, or hers is a finish. What she said was that once she got her piece finished, the stitching finished, she was going to send it off to be framed. Once it came back from the framer, she was going to photograph it and then release the pattern for sale. I love it. It does take a little bit of concentration, so we'll see how that goes on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. But I would like to make this one that I would love to have it finished in 2024. If not, I'd love to move it along quite a bit. So that's another one I'm going to pull out on New Year's Eve and put a little time in. And last but not least, before I reach my anniversary and wind up being married for, 50 years, I would like to finish the 30-year anniversary, celebrating the years by Hands-On Design. I'm using my wedding colors, which is this lavender, this jade teal color, the pink and the white. And I'm stitching it on slate linen. I don't know the count on it. Oh wait, it's here. Fiber on a Whim, 32 count Belfast linen in slate. Real pretty light gray. I've got the word celebrate done. It seems like it would be pretty easy. I should probably finish it. So that's the goal. I think I put this away because I was looking at it and I thought, where am I going to put each of these colors? And I may not use all those colors, but like, where am I going to put the colors? I will figure it out. It'll be fabulous, I'm sure. So that's what I chose to do for the New Year's Eve 12 by 12, and we'll see what I pull out and what I stitch and how far I get and go from there. I could potentially change my mind. We'll just have to wait and see. But I am excited to get some of these started and to kind of move some of these along, because these are pieces that I haven't touched in a while, and I'd like to get that to the next stage, or closer to the next stage. Let me know if you guys are doing anything with the 12 by 12. I'd love to know what you're planning on doing. There's no right or wrong way. You can do new starts. You can do just stitching on one piece monogamously. You can't, there's no right or wrong. So whatever you want to do is the right thing to do. So I'd love to know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. So please drop me a comment below. And I think that's it for this video. I apologize if I seem a little discombobulated. Quite frankly, I feel quite discombobulated today. Quite a bit. out of sorts quite a bit. I can't even speak properly. I should probably go to bed. It was a busy week. If you are new to my channel and you made it through, thank you. Videos are not often this random and discombobulated. I promise. If you did like what you saw or are curious to see what comes up in the future, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. That would help the channel tremendously. We are very, 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 very close to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at, let's see, 968. My Flosstube anniversary is on December 30th, and I think it would be fantastic if I hit 1,000 somewhere in that vicinity. That would be really fun for me. If you are new to the channel and you recently subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. I really do appreciate it. And if you have been with me for a while and are returning, thank you. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you come back and check out my videos from time to time. Make sure that you like, comment, share, all the things helps to move the content out, and I really do appreciate it. We have a big celebration. I've got everything now that I want to use for a giveaway, and I hope you guys like what I have put together for you. And I want to do that shortly after we reach that 1,000 subscribers. So anyways, I think that is it for me. I hope you have a great week. I do plan on coming back next Saturday. It will be, I host Christmas, so it will be a busy weekend for me, but I think if I do a little bit every day prepping the house, I think I'll be able to do a video next week. So that's the goal anyways. So until then, enjoy your week. Have a great time. Happy stitching. Bye.